Hello, Zimbabwe. A very good morning. Mamukase. So there's been an ongoing conversation about the Zimbabwe ZimSat, which was launched in the United States of America yesterday. And I have seen different opinions and different views in regard to that satellite system. And I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to give you my views. Uh, and the facts surrounding this satellite system because it is very important for us to do so. So, number one, we need to take a look on the advantages and the benefits of this satellite system because it is already there. It has been launched, and in a few weeks, it will be functional. And let us take a look on its main advantages. Number one, this satellite system is going to assist the nation of Zimbabwe in terms of border security control. It means the government can actually watch its borders without interference from any other country, assistance from any other country. They watch 24/7 at their own time. And in terms of surveillance, it's very, very critical. In terms of busting smugglers, it's very, very critical. In terms of stopping crimes which are happening through the border posts or the illegal border crossings, it's a very, very, very important thing to have. That is number one. Secondly, we are talking about mapping the infrastructure itself, or actually seeing kuti ichi neichi zvinofanira kunge zviri papi. It's very important for that satellite to be there because it will help us in terms of town planning, in terms of seeing what needs to be done, when and why and how. It's very, very important because we will have data of whatever which is happening in actual time. Then let us take a look on the issues of disasters. We were hit by Cyclone Idai. We were not prepared for it. We were hit by several disasters in the nation of Zimbabwe. We were not prepared for them. And this satellite system is very, very important for us in terms of being prepared on all disasters which might happen in the nation of Zimbabwe because we will be watching the weather conditions, the atmospheric conditions in real time. And that is an advantage to Zimbabwe, which will come at a very, very low cost. Then let us take a look on another issue, the prediction of landslides, droughts. I've mentioned all those things. The issue of weather forecast, I've mentioned all those things. And let us take a look on another issue, the issue of mineral mapping. It's a very important aspect to have because we'll be able to know, good, on this region, we have so much minerals, and this region we have so much minerals, including the depth, which means we can have an analysis of costs to say how much do we need to get to this mineral, how much do we need to get to A, B, C, D. And I hope if this satellite works perfectly, it must benefit the people of Zimbabwe, not a few elites. However, there is a probability of abuse because we know our leaders, we know how they operate, we know how they think. They have a motive behind each and everything they implement. It's not a positive motive to them. It is a power retaining motive. And if that is the case, they need to restrain themselves. However, we cannot attack each and everything which happens in the nation of Zimbabwe. We cannot discredit each and everything which happens in the nation of Zimbabwe. This satellite system is a plus to the people of Zimbabwe in the future. So you will see the benefits of it as time goes on, but it depends on the sincerity of the government to make sure that all the things are implemented because there are a lot of activities which are happening in the nation of Zimbabwe, and there are a lot of avenues which are there in the nation of Zimbabwe, but the government of Zimbabwe is ignorant to use those avenues to make sure that they better the lives of the people of Zimbabwe. So it depends on the will of the government to make sure that these core functions are implemented as they are. But I think these are just a few advantages and benefits of this satellite system to the nation of Zimbabwe. The major question is, What was the cost? And is there any change? Who funded for this project? Because according to other sources, Japan funded for this project. But according to the Zimbabwean sources, the Minister of Finance funded this project. And the question is, who really funded this project? Let us take a look in other episodes and other broadcasts. Kuti zvinhu zvemuzimbabwe zviri kumbofamba sei. My name is Ronald Wikumakusha.